One of you wrote in and asked, saying, hey, I know you guys are happy, I know you love your life, I see it in your blog, but is there anything about the way you're traveling that's really tough, that you don't like? Have you ever thought about giving up? There's been a crisis, anything where you just thought, I'm done with this, I'm out of here. And so I'm going to let Rachel go after this one.
I would say yes. The way well, you know what, traveling in general, I think, sometimes you just are like, I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, there's moments of stress and anxiety and craziness and insanity and...
it's all right here. It's where it all happens.
Yeah, I guess for me, not for him. But the way we are traveling, yeah, we're traveling in a truck and it breaks down sometimes, and as you know, when we don't have a place to go to, then that leaves us stranded. We're stranded wherever the truck is, and we have to just stay there. And yeah, that has been challenging for me to have to deal with the fact that I don't have any control over what happens. We're stranded, we're stuck, I can't fix it. He, you know, does a great job at trying to get it going again. But if we can't figure the problem out and we're stuck, we can't go anywhere, we can't do anything about it. I mean, for me, it's a very difficult circumstance to be in. And yeah, at times I've been like, I don't know if I can do this.
But there's some great principles there. Life's like that.
Yeah.
I mean, wherever you are, whether
Exactly.
you're traveling, you're sitting at home. You're sitting at home and your water heater goes out while you're in the shower and you got to replace, whatever. I mean, life happens.
Yeah.
But it's all about here in this illusion of control. We all think, I got to control every little thing that happens. It's an illusion. You can't control it all. Life comes, it goes. So you're living your life, whatever it is for you, your dream, and hiccups and challenges come.
Well, specifically, I think if you're trying to pursue a dream, if you're trying to pursue something, there's going to be these hiccups. There's going to be these obstacles in the way. It's just going to happen, you know? And so to think that, hey, that's not going to happen, there's not going to be obstacles, there's not going to be a challenge, is just insane. So for me, it really has been, I really am actually grateful for it, because it's helped me to be able to develop this ability to just, you know, deal with what is. Sometimes you just have to deal with what is. You know, you do what you can to alter your circumstances, but sometimes in that moment, you just have to accept it. In this moment right now, I'm stuck on the side of the road. I just have to deal with it the best that I can without going crazy, you know?
And the way you handle it is all about who you are. That's everything. I mean, and we always teach, I love this principle. You got to outgrow your problems and your challenges, your obstacles. And if you're bigger than your problems are small, and you're solution oriented. You say, okay, you got a little inconvenience here, or you're inconvenienced. This happens all the time. You're inconvenienced, got a little obstacle, a little challenge. How are we going to solve it? Instead of just throwing in the towel, my life is terrible.
Well,
you can't do that. You got to outgrow your problems. You got to be bigger than your problems.
yeah, I think it always comes down to what he reminds me all the time is it's having the proper perspective, you know? We might think being stranded and stuck without any control over what happens on the side of the road is being difficult, when really if you look at other people and the challenges they might have, it's not difficult, it's an inconvenience. You know, dealing with the death of a spouse or financial hardships or, I mean, health problems, you know, so many of those things are difficult challenges in my mind. So it's about having that perspective. And another quote that we really love by James Allen is it by James Allen? Circumstance does not make the man, but it reveals him unto himself. So being in those circumstances only reveals that, you know, I'm the kind of person that can't handle that. And so it gives me an opportunity to recognize I need to grow and I need to improve. And so now that's what I do. I practice improving myself in those moments.
So have we ever thought about throwing in the towel on travel? Nope, I haven't. I love it. Still do it. Yeah, it's totally inconvenient, sometimes frustrating. It's like, oh, it's driving me nuts. But what are your other options?
Yeah.
You stop pursuing your dream because it's inconvenient sometimes? You're right.
Life
You
is
like the
inconvenient.
lanes. Wow.
Life is inconvenient, so, you know. And yeah, I mean, it's crossed my mind. It's like, oh, we should give up, and then I'm like, no, that's why?
Not an option.
Why would we do that?
No. So just change your paradigm, keep perspective, maintain that perspective, and traveling actually helps do that. You're inconvenienced, and you're on the side of the road, inconvenienced, and you look over and see somebody living in a shack and really struggling through life, trying to make ends meet, and trying to feed themselves. You think, whoa, I don't have any problems. There's a minor inconvenience. I can deal with this. And again, if you've got the right motive, the right perspective, you're pursuing a goal or a dream, and you're living deliberately, it's going to be a driving force to help you get over those hurdles. They're going to be there. So no, we're on it. We love it. We're going to keep going. We'll modify as we go.
It's life.
Yeah, we're living life. Living life. So go after it. Don't give up on your dreams just because things get in the way. Grow. Focus on growing and get bigger than your problems.